I'm the greatest Pokemon player I know. And with that being said, I think I got some pretty awesome hot takes to share about Gen 1 Pokemon, so let's dive right into it. Bulbasaur. This bitch would look stupid on a motorcycle. Ivysaur. Petition to rename Ivysaur to Poison Ivysaur because he gave me a rash on my ass. Venusaur. This doesn't look like a planet. What the? Charmander. I think every person that picked Charmander is either named Kyle or Becky. Charmeleon. You know, I don't think Leon is that charmy at all. Charizard. Honestly, this Pokemon is overhyped unless it's black. Squirtle. You want me to do what? Wartortle. Why is it blushing? Are we having a moment? Blastoise. This is simply the best final evolution for a Gen 1 starter of all time. Caterpie. As soft as my dick on a Monday. Metapod. As hard as my dick on a Tuesday. Butterfree. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. It has nothing to do with Butterfree. Weedle. I love Weedle. Kakuna. It's just like Metapod and my dick, but just yellow. Beedrill, probably the coolest bug Pokemon in this generation. Pidgey, I have fought pigeons before and lost, so this thing terrifies me. Pidgeotto, actually I think this one terrifies me more. Pidgeot, in fact, they all terrify me. Rattata, rat, we're rats. We're the rats.
We're the rats.
Raticate, honestly I think he'd make a good politician. Spearow, this Pokemon deserves all the hate. If you like this Pokemon, this thing bullied Charmander. Fearow, this Pokemon could pass as Ho-Oh if you're drunk enough. Ekans, the last purple snake I saw, unwillingly, was Drake's. Arbok, the biggest snake since that bitch Karen left and took the kids, man. Pikachu, oh fuck that little piece of shit. Pikachu, I absolutely hate that fucking mouse. It should not be the face of Pokemon. That thing's a piece of shit. I actually hate it. I hate it. Raichu. It should have been you, Raichu. It should have been you. Sandshrew. This Pokemon is classified as a mouse, not a shrew. Sandslash. This is one fucked up looking mouse. Nidoran female. I'm not sexist anymore, but I like the other one more, okay? Nidorina. She's got a resting bitch face. Nidoqueen. I'm a short, independent man. I don't need no queen. Nidoran male. This design is simply better. I'm not sex. Nidorino. What happened to this dude's neck? Where'd it go? Nidoking. Probably my favorite special attacker in the entire generation. Clefairy. You know, Gen 2 is right. It should have evolved with a burn heal. Clefable. I can't tell if this thing evolved yet or not. Vulpix. Apparently this thing is only born with one tail? Huh? Ninetales. My favorite Groudon replacement. Jigglypuff. I'll show you my Jigglypuff, you annoying fuck. Wigglytuff. The best guild master around town. Zubat. This thing's blind. Golbat. Where did it get its eyes from? Oddish. Tom Nook is here to collect his turnip. Gloom. It's okay. I drool too. Vileplume. Honestly, this might be my hottest take. It's just a better Venusaur. Paris. This dude's nickname is Little P, and I like Little P. Parasect. His nickname is Big P, and we all love Big Venonat, the most forgettable Pokemon in Gen 1. Venomoth. Lamp. Diglett. I really like the mystery. Like, what's underneath him, dude? Dugtrio. The mystery gets 3 times larger. Meowth. This greedy little pissed me off in the anime. Persian. If you legitimately use Persian, you should consider quitting Pokemon. Psyduck. If Psyduck could push through headaches, then so can you. Golduck. How is this Pokemon not a water and psychic type? What? Mankey. It's a monkey. Primeape. It's the monkey. Growlithe. If you don't like Growlithe, that means you hate dogs. And if you hate dogs, that means you are literally Satan. Arcanine. It's classified as the legendary Pokemon, yet it's not even a legendary Pokemon. Game Freak, what the fuck? Poliwag. Why is its mouth so high up on its face, dude? Like, I thought that was a nose. Poliwhirl. Who would ever evolve this Pokemon because it's literally perfect? Poliwrath. This thing looks like it's about to roundhouse me into the Johto region. Abra. This thing is one ugly motherfucker with a banana on its tail, and all it does is teleport. Kadabra. Who's casting spells in here? Alakazam. I love this Pokemon because it wears a pink vest. Machop. Where's this dude's toes at? Macho. Who let the dogs out? Machamp. Now he only has 2 toes? Bellsprout. Look at those dick-sucking lips. Weepinbell. Look at these dick-sucking lips. Victory Bell. Look at these dick tentacles. This Pokemon should simply be removed from the entire franchise. Tentacruel. This Pokemon reminds me of hentai, and I absolutely hate hentai. Geodude. We get it, Hiker Mark. You find a way to bring this Pokemon around to every region with you. Graveler. This thing has 4 arms and uses 2 of them to hug itself because he's lonely. Golem. Trait evolution should be removed from the game because I'm lonely. Ponyta. It's a fucking pony on fire. Rapidash. It's a unicorn on fire, which is a little bit cooler than Ponyta. Slowpoke. That was my nickname in college. Slowbro. Actually, this one was my nickname in college. Magnemite. I love this Pokemon design. There's 0 flaws to it. Magneton. It's just 3 3 times better than the original. Farfetch. A lot of people say he's carrying a leaf, but I think he's carrying either a green onion or a celery stick. Doduo. You know what they say, right? 2 heads are better than 1. Dodrio. You know what they don't say? 3 heads are better than 1 because one's in the middle. Seal. It's cute, but it's a pretty lazy design. Dugong. This one's cuter and less lazy. Grimer. You know, the Grimace Shake ruined this Pokemon for me. Muck. Come. I mean, come. I mean, come. I mean, come. I mean, Muck. Shelder. This Pokemon deserves way more love and attention. Just look at his little cute face, okay? Cloyster. Do I need to say it? Ghastly. Somebody had a little too many beans for dinner and farted. Haunter. Somebody must have had some hands for dinner because this fart cloud has hands now. Gengar. I think we're dealing with a cannibal here. Onyx. It's a rock snake and a little fast. Drowsy. The ugliest Pokemon on this entire list. Hypno. This Pokemon is a literal motherfucking child predator. You better not like this. Krabby. Parkinization. The epoch of evolution. Literal perfection. Kingler. Big, meaty claws. Voltorb. It's a ball. Electrode. It's a bigger ball that explodes. Execute. Honestly, a solid 30 grams of protein in the morning. Executor. This guy looks like he's wanted in Saudi Arabia for unspeakable and unfathomable crime. Cubone. He has some mommy issues. Marowak. It overcame its mommy issues. Hitmonlee. This one's based after the famous Chinese actor Jackie Chan. Hitmonchan. This one is based off the famous martial artist Bruce Lee. Licky Tongue. He has one of my favorite mini games in Pokemon Stadium. Coughing. Every biker trainer in existence uses this Pokemon. Wheezing. There's no need to ever speak about this Pokemon's existence. Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn D's nut. Wait a minute. Rhydon. Rhydon D's nut. Chansey. This Pokemon looks very punchable. In a good way. Tangela. I think they made a Disney movie after this thing. Kangaskhan. The Australians are feeding kangaroo steroids now. Horsey. This thing is classified as a dragon in the Pokédex. Seahorses, I guess. Seadra. This thing's a little bit closer to a dragon at least. Goldeen. This goldfish is absolutely useless. Seaking. Did you know that Seaking likes to get fatter before it proposes to its love? That's a Pokédex entry for some reason. Staryu. Careful, SpongeBob. Starmie. Personally, I think it's one of the most busted Pokemon in this entire list. Mr. Mime. Have you heard about the theory that Mr. Mime could be Ash's dad? Scyther. I think this is actually way cooler than its evolution. Jinx. I think she just discovered makeup. Electabuzz. You know, I used to think Electabuzz was cool, and then I grew up. Magmar. I would do unspeakable things to that forehead. Pinsir. I don't like how this Pokemon looks for so many reasons. Tauros. Game Freak's perfect Pokemon. 11 out of 10. Totally not my favorite Pokemon, but I'm just saying Ash had like 100 of these for a reason. Magikarp. Eat it before it eats you. Gyarados. You're fucked. It's gonna eat you now. Lapras. I love riding this thing. Ditto. I love riding this. Eevee. I'm still pretty pissed they haven't made a fighting type version of this. Vaporeon. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of Jolteon, if this is your favorite evolution, then you're probably cool. Flareon. This is honestly one of the most underrated evolutions, and I still don't like it. Porygon. As in Porygon from the anime. Ammonite. Amistar. I bet you the French made these extinct with their escargot dishes. Disgusting. Not the dishes. The French, of course. Kabuto. A bottom. Kabutops. A top. Aerodactyl. The best fossil Pokemon to exist in the franchise. Snorlax. Hey look, it's your mother. Just kidding. She's a Wailord. Articuno. That's a pretty cold bird. Zapdos. That's a pretty electric bird. Moltres. Kentucky Fried Chicken, anyone? Dratini. This Pokemon is the cutest worm in the entire franchise. Dragonair. I don't know what to say about Dragonair other than it's 13 feet long. Dragonite. This is the one Pokemon that deserves all the hype it gets. Mewtwo. If Mew is the original, then why does Mewtwo come before in the Pokédex? Speaking of conspiracy theories, what about that flat earth? Mew. Did you do your daily mewing session today? I hope not. Those were my amazing takes, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll do Gen 2 next. Or maybe I just won't because this was very bad. Bye.